People that are trying to stop drinking alcohol do so for a number of different reasons. Some people just want better health. Some people want to feel more energy. Some people have a DUI and they've got to rebuild their life. There's a spectrum, but people stop for many different reasons. But the underlying theme of all of the reasons why people stop drinking is because they want a better quality of life. And now in this video today, that is what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about basically the secret key that will not only help you control your drinking, but it will help you unlock better health, better relationships, make more money. It will basically help you create the life of your dreams. And I know that that sounds absolutely outlandish, but trust me, after you have watched this video, you will understand some concepts that have really helped me not drink alcohol for almost 4 years, build this business, build this YouTube channel, move to Asia, get in the best shape of my life, get into another relationship. I'm going to be talking about the concepts that have helped me do all the things that I've done over the past 4 years. And I truly believe that whilst this video won't be everybody's cup of tea, a lot of you are going to watch this video and it will just completely blow you away. I cannot wait to share this stuff with you. I'm so excited to make this video. But just before we actually get into the video, if you want my personal help stopping drinking and you want to join the Sober Clear program, where we use first principles thinking to reframe how you view alcohol, and then we have a community and coaching calls, and really we focus on the future, click the link in the description. You can book a call with me and we can actually have a conversation and see if this program could be a good match for you. So if you want more information on the Sober Clear program, just click the link in the description. You can book a call with me there. And now back to the video. So the concepts that I'm going to be talking to you today come from a book called Reality Transurfing. And I've definitely spoken about this on the channel a handful of times, but every so often, you know, I reflect on like a good month that's happened and I just remind myself of some of the concepts of reality transurfing, and it just inspires me to share it with you guys because it's so profound, it's so life-changing, and that's why I'm pumped to make this. So if you actually want to further your study of the stuff that I'm talking about, Reality Transurfing is a book. You can pick it up on Amazon. In fact, I'll leave a link to that in the description. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. It's just, I just really think this book is awesome. One of the first concepts in Reality Transurfing is it talks about this idea that anything you want in life has already happened. So you can get anything that you want. Right? Anything that you want is possible for you to achieve. I might be butchering this. I might not be doing the best job of explaining it, but that's one of the first concepts, right? It talks about the space of variations and anything we want, we can get. But there are certain things that we must do when we are on the path to getting what we want that make it possible. You know, we get told that if we want a goal, we need to work hard and grind, and we need to really want it. We need to focus on the outcome and really go towards what it is that we want. But when I read Reality Transurfing and I learned that basically anything I want is possible, that's when I started thinking a bit bigger. I started expanding what I thought was possible for myself. And what I found is every time that I've had absolute clarity on what it is that I want, it happens. So really, this is the first step of the master key, right? It's figuring out what you actually want, right? If you have stopped drinking alcohol, maybe it's time to start thinking about what you want outside of stopping drinking, right? What you want for your health, your relationships, your wealth, your business, your career, your spirituality. You've got to start asking yourself what it is that you want in these different areas. If you've not stopped drinking alcohol yet and you want to stop drinking alcohol, then maybe that is what you need to actually figure out and get clarity on. You need to figure out if you really want this. Like, do you want to get rid of alcohol? Do you want to be a non-drinker and live your life without drinking? So that's really the first step of Reality Transurfing in this book. It's figuring out what it is that you want, is getting clarity on the things that you desire. Now, the way that the book explains it is that what you want is possible, right? Everything is possible. And hey, you know what? Maybe the author is getting this stuff from the Bible. In the Bible, it says, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open to you. It's Matthew 7:7. So, I actually believe that a lot of self-help teachings and all this kind of stuff probably comes from the Bible. But either way, at the time that I'd read Reality Transurfing, I wasn't reading the Bible, so this was good enough for me at the time. But because we know that whatever we want is possible to achieve, what we must have next is faith. It is absolute faith that the goals that we have will materialize at some point, right? This is so important. You need to believe that it's going to happen. And there's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be trials, there's going to be tribulations. It might not be perfectly smooth, but at one day, the goal will happen. For some people, reading the Bible, reading a holy book, reading the Quran, whatever it is, that is enough for you to have faith, right? A lot of people, they believe in a higher power and they just have absolute faith that what they want will happen. Now, once we've developed the faith that what we want will happen and it will 100% happen and there's not a doubt in our mind that it's ever going to happen, we then need to let go. You just need to put it out there and just not worry about it. Now, that doesn't mean that you can sit around and it's just going to materialize, right? The perfect health is just going to go there, or, the business is just going to explode out of nowhere. It doesn't really work like that. Once we have figured out what we want, we have absolute faith that it's going to happen, and we've let go of the outcome. Now what we must do is we must resolve to have. And what this means is that we need to go towards what it is that we want on a day-to-day basis, and we need to take massive action, but just go towards what we want, knowing that one day it will happen. Now, for example, with stopping drinking alcohol, this is an amazing concept for you to apply, right? You know what you want. You want to be able to stop drinking alcohol. Now, once you've done that, you must know in your heart that one day you will solve this problem, because you will, right? If that's what you truly want and you truly desire to solve this problem, whilst the journey might not be perfect and you might be in a difficult situation right now, you must have absolute faith that one day you will reach this end goal, you will beat this, and you will live a life without alcohol. But once you've developed that faith, is then you let go, right? You let go of the outcome, and then you have you create the resolve to have, right? For me, that meant going to AA meetings, right? Just because that wasn't the solution that worked for me, it was part of my journey. It was part of my process. I was trying to figure things out. But I knew one day that my life wouldn't be dominated by alcohol, right? I knew that one day I would solve this problem. But it took work, right? It took a lot of effort, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations. But eventually, my end goal of not drinking alcohol materialized. So wherever you are on this journey right now, if you're still not stopping drinking, start by applying this stuff, right? Have faith that one day you will find a solution to the problem, but start taking action, right? Maybe start reading some books, start watching some other YouTube channels like this one, try an AA meeting, try medication, whatever it is that you've got to do, start doing things, start taking action. And this can apply to other areas of your life as well. For example, let's say you've got a business, right? And you've got certain income goals in your business. Once you've created that goal and you know exactly what it is that you want, maybe it's $1 million a year or a certain amount of customers or whatever it is. Once you've got clarity on that, you need to have faith that one day the goal will materialize, and then let go. But then what that means is then every day you're taking action towards that goal. But the thing is that you are not putting any focus on the goal, because one day it will happen. You put all your focus on going one foot in front of the other towards the end goal. And I know this sounds strange, but it shouldn't feel like a grind. Goal achievement and achieving things should feel effortless, right? Stopping drinking should not feel like a fight. It should not feel like a struggle, because when it does, I'm sorry to say it, but that's when failure starts happening. Stopping drinking should feel effortless, but so should all your other goals. Business goals, health goals, relationship goals. It shouldn't feel like a fight. You don't need to work 16 hours a day and grind your face off to achieve what it is that you want. You just take one step in front of the other again and again and again, and have absolute faith that the outcome, the goal, will one day happen. And the book Reality Transurfing also talks about this thing called importance. And what importance is if we have too much importance on a goal, that's when things just start knocking us off. If we must stop drinking alcohol, right? If that's like an absolute must that must happen in our life, and we're trying so hard to stop drinking, then guess what? We know where that goes. I've been there myself. But once we've made the decision to not drink, the best way to do things is to really keep no importance on that decision. I know this is going to sound strange, but once you've made the decision, that's it. You put it behind you. You don't need to revisit things. You don't need to keep watching these videos. I mean, if you're feeling good about your decision to not drink alcohol, just get on with things. And you just keep taking one step in front of the other, going towards the end goal. I would recommend personally reading that book. I think that book is just next level. I think it was an amazing book that's really helped me on my journey of not only stopping drinking alcohol, but really building a life without it. Again, for some of you, you'd rather read the Quran, you'd rather read the Bible, whatever it is. But for me, this book just did a great job of explaining how to get what you want out of life. Have a great day.